This game's 4 years old!
There's still not a new one.
There's still no new one.
What are they doing?
They
It's on
have
its way.
announced a new
They've
one.
announced
They've
a new
announced a
one.
new one.
Trials Rising.
It's been a while. We occasionally play
Rising.
this bit of
Rising.
trials. Everyone loves a bit of trials.
Love a bit of trials. And also it's secondary to what we're about to discuss, which is all the STIs that Smith's got. That's a long list. I've printed a scroll.
Oh no, what bike did I choose?
You only have one choice, I believe. It's the Roach.
Do you have STIs?
No.
Have you ever had one?
Do you not?
No, I haven't actually. I'm quite proud of that fact.
I thought you were a collector. You're not a
You're
collector?
not a collector.
No.
I don't think there's anyone who goes out there collecting.
I'm not a bug catcher.
You're
That's
not.
for sure.
Although they did say they were going to start doing vaccinations for HPV.
Oh yeah.
So watch out for it. You might need a couple of those. A couple.
I don't have HPV.
We actually
yet.
annoyed a lot of people last time we discussed vaccinations.
Why?
I say a lot, maybe like a very small handful. Well, 'cause some people don't like it mocking the fact that they don't have vaccinations. But if
I'm not
if
mocking
anything-
people who don't have vaccinations. I'm mocking people who believe that vaccinations are something to avoid. Like, because
Right.
saying like mocking somebody who doesn't have a vaccination is like we're mocking half of like the less developed world.
Yeah.
It's a little unfair. However, if you're opting out of vaccinations,
But you are mocking them just.
you're
to
hurting.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I got grabbed.
I'm attacking their character.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
You're essentially a threat to other people.
But I don't want to inject poisonous things into my body. I'm not giving myself diseases.
Yeah.
Why would I do that, Trot? Why on earth would I
Ross
give
is
myself
already
a
screwed up
disease?
enough without getting like autism or something.
Yeah, I don't want to just catch random disease or go to a doctor and say, please stick me with the disease.
Yeah.
They're inert. Usually. They're dormant.
No, Trot.
Ready to
They're
pounce.
full-on diseases.
They're ready to pounce for us.
Right.
They're parasites. They're injecting us with mind-controlling devices.
And the government just needs to flip a switch.
They just need to flip a switch and suddenly we're all zombies.
We're all zombie drones.
Ready to be militarized.
Ready to send against Russia, maybe the US at this rate.
I'm ready to serve.
completely
Yeah.
forgotten what the best vehicle in this is. Is it the
Pit Viper.
Pit
Pit Viper's
yeah.
usually the best.
Right, fucking hell.
It's been a little while.
It's been a while!
Also, it's not on Hat Films Extra. We thought we'd main channel this shit.
Yeah, we had high hopes for that. Then we got busy. What's that
It was
like?
only
Well,
we only
I
ever
mean,
said.
stream stuff still goes up on it, right?
Yeah, stream stuff goes on there all the time, right?
Yeah, so if you like your
So it's got a
volleys-
reason.
Right, Trump?
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
it does. He trots us that out. That's a good guy.
Just sound like you were resigned,
Right.
just like, you know.
No, because we originally said that would be the new home of Trials and Worms.
We didn't lie. It's just we haven't
and we
done
didn't
it.
lie.
We just didn't do it.
At the time, we were like, well, if we had time. And
Yeah, if
didn't
we had
have
time, which we don't.
And Craig's been away for 2 weeks, so.
Craig has been away for 2 weeks.
I'm not sure if we
and
brought that up
I think
enough.
He's coming back.
Yeah!
He's coming back tomorrow. Bless him.
He's had a nice
but he's
little
left
trip
us
away
to
in
this,
Spain.
and we're like, oh shit! It actually
He's
takes
probably-
longer than we thought to edit a video whilst recording and trying to do streams. So
He's probably looking
This is
forward to coming back to all the content we've got ready for him so he can get ahead.
yeah,
We haven't got anything ready for you, Craig.
Craig, if you're watching
at all.
this for any reason,
Shit,
I don't know
Craig.
why you would bother. He's probably sick to death of
Yeah.
our voices. He
doesn't need to
didn't
watch
prep
it.
anything, Craig.
Nothing at
We,
all.
Nothing at all.
Well, there's one thing, which involves PCs. Which
This
would
is,
be nice. That'd be nice.
It's
It's actually
nice
punishment
for
for you
a
going
nice
away.
Nice. Do you think it's punishment for him?
Yeah.
Saw a photo of him on Twitter.
Yeah, what's that
Posted
like?
a little photo.
Just as you saw a photo of him.
I was like, there he is. He's got a nice pair of sunglasses. They suit him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Craig. If you're watching this, Craig,
I
that's
probably
prefer-
message
won't.
for
He
you.
probably
Lovely
won't.
sunglasses.
See, on Craig's Twitter,
Yeah.
he had a nice little picture with Rhiannon
Yeah.
with a top on. I prefer Rhiannon's Twitter where he's got a top off.
Oh, is he?
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Has he got his
Far more
nips out?
sexy. Yeah.
Oh.
You don't see nippage,
It's a
but
Is it
Follow Rihanna.
you
NSFL?
can guess how burger nippy he is.
Is he huge?
You reckon?
Honestly,
I reckon
yeah,
they join
those,
up.
those nipples made me salivate. To be honest.
He's a
I
hot
was
man.
hungry for burger.
Are they like when McDonald's did the larger
Sweaty.
Big Mac? The Big Mac or whatever
It's
called.
the fucking Grand Big Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I had my first Big Mac the other day. I've never had a Big Mac before the other day.
Did you
How'd you
enjoy it?
feel?
And I fucking loved it.
It was great.
And I
wasn't
feel like I'm just a massive asshole for not having one.
Yeah, you
previously.
should be a dick.
Although it
actually,
is
right?
processed food, we shouldn't be promoting eating it, but it was tasty. It was a good treat.
Ross.
I enjoyed it.
It's cheap as
Give
well.
me another one.
It's cheap.
No, don't give me another one.
If you ever have hard times, McDonald's is a really good option.
Ross, imagine
Fuck.
a
Go on.
Big Mac, except much larger and much more satisfying. That was the Big Mac.
That was
Prime or
Craig's
whatever. What was it called? That was Craig's
level.
nipples
That was
covered in
Craig's-
burger sauce.
Yes.
I reckon that's how Big Macs used to be.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, actually big.
All of the burgers have got smaller, haven't they?
No.
Patties have got smaller.
No.
Yes, they have.
No.
They have.
No.
They have. Like Magnums have.
I mean,
Magnums have got smaller. All my hands got bigger.
we've discussed the guy before who eats a Big Mac a day.
Yeah.
Or two of
Yeah.
them a day. One
He's-
for
he's
I thought he
lunch,
only eats
one
Big
for
Macs. Period.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's all
freezes
he eats a
them,
day.
doesn't
He freezes. He buys them in bulk to freeze them and then just reheats them, which sounds.
There are
fucking
worse things you
horrible.
could have every single day.
Go on, name some.
Pickled sausages.
That's
What
weird.
the fuck?
Do you know that Mars bars used to have the slogan "A Mars a day helps you work, rest, and play"?
Yes, I remember that because
me.
we went.
How-
to
That's absolutely insane.
How does a Mars bar allow you to rest in any way?
Well, you can chill.
You've had your
I
chocolate
guess.
of the day, so now you can just.
No, people
Food
shouldn't have a
coma.
chocolate of the day, Trot.
Why not?
Well, because it's unhealthy.
I live by that mantra.
Because obviously there's been a rampant rise in this whole sugar issue and sugar taxing and
Finally,
stuff.
yeah.
Which, to be honest, it opens your eyes into like how much sugar you should really have or how much we've been having without realizing.
Oh, it's absurd. Also, sugar is one of the
everywhere.
most damaging things you can have in terms of aging.
well, have you tried heroin?
Well, I mean, like in our diet, as part of a balanced diet.
No, have you tried heroin? Was the question? You
I
didn't
have-
answer the question.
Answer his
He's
question.
dabbled. You've dabbled.
I have had other opiates.
Unbelievable.
Codeine.
He's had a drug.
Oh, codeine's for pussies.
Codeine is.
Where's
for
the
pussies.
H? Where's the brown?
Where's that brown at?
Give me that Molly.
I want that brown, but never
Give me
without
trip-
white. Brown should never be without white.
It's like
you know?
Demerara and normal
Exactly. You need that crack cocaine in there just to take the edge off.
sugar. Anyway, what are you saying?
It's funny, isn't it? The crack cocaine is like the sort of the poor person's drug, and cocaine is the rich man's drug. Yet they both have cocaine in the name.
Wow. Yeah.
What's with that?
I don't
Why
know.
is it cocaine?
crack
You're a
cocaine.
banker. Crack cocaine. You're homeless.
I don't know. Maybe it's one's easier to
I don't
manufacture,
know. Yeah,
one's
maybe
purer,
one's more addictive than the other.
one's more expensive because
crippling.
of market value.
Like I want to be a banker, so I'll take cocaine. Do you want to be a homeless man? 'Cause
I'll
you
take
can-
the crack pipe, please.
Trot will take a pipe, a
Don't
go
wanna
on
be
the
a
old.
Pipe to go, please.
You want to be a banker? For that reason alone.
If,
for cocaine.
Wolf of Wall
if
Street
taking
style.
cocaine makes me an investment banker, I'll do it.
I think they go hand in hand. Yeah.
I
Right.
fucking hate cycling
Yeah, this.
in general.
no
But yeah,
speed.
anyway, so the sugar issue is big now.
It's an
and
epidemic.
opened my eyes into
Epic
the
proportion.
fact
It's
that
always
sugar's
been a
in
problem. It's
everything.
just
It has always been an
recently.
issue.
Well, it was worse a problem in the 90s when people didn't care what sugar content was in the foods,
No.
and we all get fucked up without
More su-
any
I
warnings.
think more surprisingly, it's the amount that's in like one can of Coke.
What is it like?
36 grams.
36
35?
grams.
36 grams. It's worse than a fucking Rubicon.
Which,
Is it?
Worse.
What's in a
like
Rubicon?
passively,
It's like almost 40, I think.
is it really?
Yeah.
36 grams is also almost 40 though.
That's true.
Yeah, but it is 40.
Well,
Oh,
Trot
plus.
turned 30 this year, so that's almost 40.
Yeah.
Christ.
I'm kidding. I'm turning 30.
Well, you're not kidding because it's true.
I'm not
Speaking
sad
of
about that.
historical eating trends and how our
Yeah.
perspectives change,
Yeah.
I was reading something really interesting. Well, I mean, it was interesting to me.
Really,
Really
interesting. Here we go,
interesting.
ladies and gentlemen. Are you prepared for something very interesting? Here we
excited.
go.
So I believe it was either the
Fucking Trump,
1960s or the 1980s in the US. I think it was 1980s in the US. They started to see a sharp rise in heart disease. Yeah?
Right, yeah.
So they're like, shit, we need to do something about heart disease. What do we think it is? It must be fats, right?
Right,
Fats
right,
are causing heart disease. So you started to get all this heart healthy promotion, you know, like cereals and stuff like that. Say on them like,
Like
this
Kellogg's
yeah, this
cornflakes.
this
Also,
all
I
brand or
don't-
this Weetabix is heart healthy and all this
I
sort
was
of
trying
stuff.
to say probably the science didn't. They didn't just be like it's probably fat. They probably did experiments, right?
You say that right? So what they
Probably fat.
No,
what
most
they
science
did
is
is they
conjecture.
started advocating for a diet with less fat in it
Yeah.
as a way of battling a heart disease problem,
But
right?
why was that the go-to?
Because I mean I can't recall it entirely, but the basically what it came down to was even though they reduced the fat intake of the population, heart disease incidences didn't go down. So basically all this shit
yeah.
where people have stopped eating fats and instead eat carbs, right? So instead people are eating carbohydrates.
Right,
so you,
yeah.
instead of eating a fatty meal, it's like, oh, have some Special K red berries, which is like carbs and a frozen dry frozen strawberry, which is just
Yeah.
sugars essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
And it hasn't done anything. And really, your brain, needs fats. It's one of the fats are really, really important. Good fats, not shit fats,
Not
but good,
complex. Yeah.
not like the saturated fats and stuff like
Saturated,
that.
that's
You don't
the word
want
I was
that.
looking
What if I
for.
wanted to live off of cherries in a jar?
Dogs, yes, their favorite. smells like cherries.
My baby all gone, you make it all gone. She loves cherries from my jar.
See, I do. That's my girl.
I hate how that's all in our fucking memory.
Or male
that's how
caregiver.
Pervasive adverts on TV were.
Yeah.
It was
pervasive.
horrific.
Anyway,
But TV shows were better back then. TV shows were a lot less like.
Give me some Batman animated series. You know what I mean?
I don't want
Give
an
me some
education.
X-Men.
Stop trying to subtly educate me. Give me fucking Beetleborgs.
Exactly. Beetleborgs.
I never knew until I was an adult
Flabbergasted.
that more like Power Rangers, the fight scenes are all from the Japanese version.
I know.
oh yeah.
I felt
When you watch it
cheated.
now, it's pretty crazy, right? What the,
Yeah.
It just then cuts to this
What's
really
What's the
old
point in
looking.
Tommy being ripped? If he's not going to do all the fucking stunts.
Hey, he does some, okay?
I think I saw him ride a motorbike once.
No, they do fight scenes later on.
Do they?
Yeah, when they have to fill in and, pieces of story that they made up because it's completely different.
I did always find it strange. Like
Just that
following
Suddenly
it.
they're in a city.
It's also filmed with different film stock. You can tell.
Yeah.
It's
The
different.
quality, the
from the
grain and everything
70s.
just completely changes.
Yeah.
It's from the 70s. It's amazing that they got away with that.
Oh man, kids will watch anything.
We lapped that shit up. It's still good. I watched the new Power Rangers movie
Oh yeah.
the other day.
Any good?
No, it's
Fuck.
not.
I think I
We have
started
a-
It
watching
wasn't
it.
that bad, but it's not.
We have a
great.
real trouble, me and Ross, getting Trot to watch things that we're watching. So we're like, oh, have you seen the new
We haven't
Westworld?
really
Let's
tried
talk
that.
about it.
I mean,
And usually Trot's like, no, I'm a couple behind. That's because he's spending his time watching things like the new fucking Power Rangers movie and Die Hard.
or like going through the entire
Hey,
Star
Die
Wars
Hard's
Clones
great.
Wars.
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Whoa.
Did you watch the
come
entirety
on.
of that in the end?
I actually do want to watch that.
Clone-
There's a
Clone
new
Wars?
season coming out, right?
Yeah, they've just announced because they never finished Clone Wars fully,
Oh my god.
and I don't know why. I can't remember, but yeah, they're finishing it now finally, and releasing a new one which bridges the gap between
I'm just excited
That gap?
to
OG and new
remake
films.
The Last Jedi because obviously those.
That's gonna
producers-
happen.
That's definitely gonna
I
happen.
feel like you guys have bandwagoned the hate on that one.
No.
Do you think
no.
so?
Yeah,
Trot.
I feel like you've just like.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
what do you
Have you
mean?
contributed? Are you a
Bandwagon
kick-
what the hate towards the film.
No, I feel
I'm
like
I don't.
you haven't watched it recently, right? You're just like remembering it, and it's
No,
just
we're
getting
talking
I'm
worse.
about
no
how
issue with the film.
ridiculous it is that somebody wants to remake a whole film.
Oh,
They're willing to
I thought
fund
you were just like,
$200
can
million
someone remake the film, please?
as
No.
well as they've got producers on standby or whatever it was,
That's fucking dumb.
and it's just God, the gall of it, the fucking arrogance to turn around and go, I'm going to remake this film because it wasn't to my standard. It's like fuck off.
Live with
There
it.
is
Jesus
no way in fuck.
fucking
Even if they had
Christ.
all the pieces in place, Disney would never let them do it.
Of course
No.
not.
Like it's
What-
just
how are
just
you going to get all
undermining
those
their
actors
brand.
back into the? Carrie Fisher's dead. Rest in peace. But she's
great
dead,
scene
for
though. Great
Christ's sake.
scene though. Mary Poppins bit.
Like, are they gonna? I mean, what was their idea? Were they gonna recut it? Like, that guy from That 70s Show where he recut
Yeah.
all the prequels
The
and made like
prequels.
one big film with it, and apparently it was really good. I didn't watch it. I've heard that it was an interesting edit.
Yeah. They
And so I
cut out
assumed
the
that when they said that
politics.
they were gonna remake it, they were gonna like re-edit it from what was made, and then maybe just reshoot a couple things. But they were intending to film almost all of it again, which just sounds insane.
with the original cast or
I mean, why
Yeah.
wouldn't you use the original? I mean, I guess maybe
They're all
maybe
contracted.
they're sick of they hate the actors. I don't know. Fuck.
Get Mark Hamill back.
they probably hate what was done to Luke's character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think that was one of the.
It'll be
main
all about
things.
Luke, I reckon.
Luke.
Luke was, yeah. I mean, it's a fair point. Like all of the films before this were kind of setting Luke up, weren't they? And then like, yeah, he's a badass now. Oh, okay, right. The film's ended. They're giving out medals.
Medal
Oh,
ceremony.
even the Wookiee gets
Another
one.
medal ceremony.
Oh, the
How
Wookiee.
Yeah,
many
but look
medal
how
ceremonies
shiny
do they
R2
have?
and C3PO were.
They really
were
shined them
so
up, didn't they?
fucking shined up.
They shined those bastards up. Red Arm.
Who was it who was talking about like how he built this complex C3PO in his like garage or whatever?
That's, Anakin.
Oh fucking yeah, Anakin, where he built it in his garage. It's,
He
like, it's
built
really
pod race
complex
too.
with all these languages, and he just did it in his garage. Isn't that insane?
I think I don't know if he built him from scratch, where they had like
He
it's
just
like a kit build.
salvaged him from somewhere
I don't know
else.
if he's like a kit build where he had the electronics
Wait, so
ready to
Anakin
go.
built C-3PO.
Yeah, did you
Yeah.
not see Phantom Menace?
I
It's one of
vaguely,
the
I
best
barely
films.
remember
It's
it.
the
He
best
built
one.
C3PO.
The only bit of the Phantom Menace I remember is the intro at the start where Obi-Wan and
What about the fucking
Qui-Gon
fight scene with
are
Darth
fighting.
Maul?
No, that's
What
the
about
bit.
the pod race
That was
scene?
the best bit.
Pod racing. The 1-0.
Qui-Gon,
And pod
Qui-Gon
racing, yeah.
and Obi-Wan are the only bits I remember from from that first film.
And the Jewel of Fate.
What about the guy? He was like,
I remember those bits. I remember that.
I could have given you things.
I remember the flying,
yeah,
slightly racist
What the?
bug man. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
What the?
I remember in the-
nothing appropriating
Oh.
here, my friends. I just hoard things and do everything for money, and I have this suspicious accent.
gives me fucking. Did you play
So good.
Phantom Menace on PS1?
Yes.
But
It was fucking great.
me. The flashbacks to just
first
some of
level.
the most difficult parts because
Yeah, they were really
there were some
frustrating.
really like
They didn't hold
older
back.
games did not hold back. Did they?
They did not.
And it was just like fucking frustrating. There's no guides for them. Or there were. They're really shitty like game FAQ where we were.
Where you have to put a card in the back of your PlayStation, wonder what it's
No,
doing.
there wasn't. Oh yeah, fucking hell, I remember that. Jesus Christ, hacking
I remember
your.
the little cheat booklets. They were great.
If you're interested in indulging in some nostalgia of that Phantom Menace game, Super Duck Videos
Idiots
actually
as well.
did a review of it. and
Oh yeah, he
it's
did.
Great.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. And Vidiots do that type of stuff all the time. Vidiots are great. They're totally unrelated. Not unrelated.
Did you see their wrestling thing?
Underrated. I did. I haven't seen the rest of them. No, it's good.
Yeah.
So they got some of the guys from Cultaholic or What Cult or something.
Water cult?
which is-
What
Culture?
cult? What culture?
What culture? What culture?
What cult?
I only care about vidiots, if I'm honest.
Yeah. I see them in my nightmares and my dreams.
Sexy dreams, though. It's
I just
kinda
hope they reach
scary.
1 million before us because then we can piggyback off of those guys, you know?
Whoa, my eyes! What's happening? Oh, Christ, that bit fucked me
I feel
up.
like I'm the only person struggling on this bit at the back.
Ross is with you, I think.
Oh, I think I'm nearby.
Oh, what's happening? First time we've mentioned Trials at all. We're playing Trials.
Rising up.
Back on the street.
Did my time.
Took
Yeah,
my
I think,
chances.
Menace.
What was your
Yeah.
favourite childhood game that also infuriated you? Because there was also Lion King for me. Did
Crash
you play Lion
Bandicoot.
King? Crash Bandicoot,
Bandicoot
yeah.
has some fucking really tough bits.
Even now, though, you've played the new one, haven't you?
Yeah,
Fuck me, like,
it's real tough.
there are some really frustrating parts. Only because obviously I think it's different because
They've changed the physics
changed
body.
the physics slightly. But I
So-
still think that, you know,
The hitbox is actually a pill shape instead of a
Oh,
box.
yeah, I
so if
remember you
you're on
saying
the
this.
edge of something, you can slip off.
My favorite game was Gex the Gecko.
Oh, great!
Gex 3D.
Gex 3D, yeah.
So when he had like the James Bond
Jesus.
outfit, that was
Yeah.
Are
great.
these games that you would go back to now?
No.
Or?
No, I hate
I feel like
platforms.
I'm looking forward to the
like
new Spyro
nostalgia.
remake.
Masks a lot of
That's
stuff.
gonna be great.
Spyro, would you play it for long?
Absolutely.
Is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
There? That's
That's it.
a
Jeez.
quick one.
Let us know what your favourite nostalgic game is in the comments below, and whether you like this format. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, really.
That's it. Thanks
Make sure you
for-
subscribe
thanks
as
for
well.
watching.
There'll be more of this if you like it.
Craig's still away. Hopefully
Come
he'll
back,
come back
Craig.
soon. We want to hashtag comeback Craig in the chat, and that horn can go with when Craig comes back. Craig will take it,
Craig is
destroy
really
it,
good at filtering that out.
or he can keister it. Do you think he could keister that?
Probably.
I think he could keister that without any...
Yeah, just horn it in.
Or just cup out one of his burger nipples. So that,
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we gotta go. Bye, everybody.
yes, ta-ra for now. Bye!